Hey, good morning. Hey, I wanted to say thanks to everybody that's contributed to this very poor channel. And, like American Rotary for that fine thing. I have Will the Blade for Antique KDK, and Phil for the Great Stones, and Warren Jones for the batteries that make the GoPro work. And the GoPro is really going through some tough stuff here. And I'll show you the worst thing for these cameras is, especially this camera here is the one I started out with, a little elf. And what happens is that little shutter gets grit caught in it, and it quits working, it won't open and stuff like that. So to kind of hide that, put a face down over here, because we're going to use the tool and cutter grinder. Now, one of the cool things about the tool and cutter grinder, it weighs about 2,000 pounds, and if you're not using it, it's in the way. But you can use it for the most basic things, and you can kind of twist the thing around to make it convenient. And you can see I have the head, at an angle, and I have a hand rest here. And let's get over and look at this. So I'm hand grinding tools here, and I have an old worn down Norton gray wheel. I think it's a 32A, probably about 60 grit, medium hardness on this one. And I got a few of these around, and they're kind of like favorite stones for grinding things. So I've got this little rest set up, and it's really easy to cobble something together with univise the pieces of these things. You can just cobble something together. I got an old Nix KDK type tool post on here from the blade here. He donated that, and then I just cut a piece of aluminum here. I can set it with just a simple protractor, see, like that. Let's turn this thing on, and I'll show you some simple grinding that I'm doing. I created this shelving, right, and I can put all my worn tooling on there. So I got this odds and ends high-speed steel, and I'm just going to touch it up and stick it back in my regular toolbox. And then if I need something like a certain width grooving tool or something, I can fish through there and usually find something that'll work. Okay, I'll get this on the tripod, and I'll be right back. Okay, so you got this 2,000-pound grinder in the way, and I really don't need a bench grinder by doing this. And I'll just start sharpening some stuff and show you some how I like this. I mean, it's just great. I got a vacuum cleaner down here, and I'll kick it on, and I sometimes use diamond and sometimes just use this Norbide stick. And you can see I can just dress the space. Now this type of wheel is not normally used like this, but it's gotten so small it's safe to do so. And one of the rules, the main rule about the tool and cutter grinder is to stay out of the blast zone. You try to keep yourself. If the wheel goes, it's going to go that way. So you want to stay on this side of it or that side of it, okay? And just go easy, and I'm not hogging anything out. So I just press this just a little bit with this Norbide stick. Yeah, that's real good. Get a little bit on the edge with the knees right. Okay, I'm going to turn the vacuum off. Doesn't really need to be on right now. make a lot more noise. This here's like a round nose tool for profiling. I use it for hand profiling. So I'm gonna reshape that edge a little bit. Oh, very delicately. You see? Right there. It's right across there. I'll get a little bit more right there. Yeah, that should be good. Now get the side. Don't punch that in very far. Let's do it on this side. Just a little bit. Up. Yeah, that's good. Then I'll take and stone it. Now it's got a little bit of a chip breaker. If it starts getting short, I can grind it back. I'll show you probably on a kind tool like this. This is actually a trip panning tool, and I used it for a particular job a long time ago. And so I can bring that chip breaker back right on the edge here. Hope you can see. Yeah, see? Then I can take and stone that, smooth that out. But see, I can stick that back in the drawer like that, and I go, oh yeah, it's sharp, I just got to stone it, instead of having, oh, so cool. Now this here is for brass, got a flat nose, a flat top, and a round nose, so I'll touch that up. I turned quite a bit of brass. Nice sharp edge. See that shaved thumbnail. Very nice. So keep looking, what else we got? Oh! So I used up that one saw. Too good. It's quite a problem. Now, many of you know that you can get by with the cheapest Harbor Freight drills if you sharpen them. And that's what this is here. And I use these all the time rather than a good cobalt drill. You know, a lot of times I'm drilling and stuff's not, you know, it's not that important. But there's some nice rest here for that hand grinding. Like that. I don't have my drill gauge here. It's somewhere here. But I'll touch up these drills. Get a good point on them. I don't know how they make drills with really bad points to begin with. But these cheap drills, if they run straight, some of them are bent, you know. And if you can get a good point on them, the steel's okay. I think the last set I got was, you know, like 39 bucks or something like that. This set. So it's real easy to touch up drills, and even very small ones. Like real tiny ones like this. These are the worst culprit in the cheap probe fit index. And it's real easy to sharpen the tiniest drills on this drill here. And of course, when you move inside, it's actually moving a lot slower surface speed, which makes these tiny drills really quite easy to sharpen. So we're just sharpening it away. Let's see what else I can come up with. Oh, here's a very narrow grooming tool. I grind that tail off of it, that's so thin. Yeah, that's more like it. Then I just take and run the end on it. Sharp as a razor, very sharp. Oh yeah. Okay. What else did we got here? We're going to the boring board. This is like the last gasp on an old center drill. But it's still good to spot a hole with. Let's get into something that's really that easy. Okay, so that's like a real basic use for this machine. And one of the reasons I'm showing this is if you have one of these machines, it just helps you get used to it. You know, just start using the machine, and you can just do so much with it. But you got to start somewhere, and this is a great spot. And before you know it, you see here I've got quite a handful of tools that are now very, very sharp. Okay. Well, thanks for tagging along here. I've got a whole bunch of small things to do. I got some stuff I want to show on bore measuring that I think will be helpful. Okay. Hey, back again. Many years ago, the company that made the Swiss type or multi-fix tool holders in a brochure advertising or something, I can't remember, but I don't know, it was maybe 4 decades ago, that they showed their tool posts mounted similar to this KDK type on a tool and cutter grinder, and it really does work pretty good. I have this little cutoff blade here mounted in this KDK holder, so I can sharpen that and even put a degree tilt on it for less of a burr on the part. Real easy. Let's do that. So it's time to take it on over, hopefully not too close, and move it on in. Right in there somewhere. Yeah, I got the bottom of it there. And the little kind of get more clearance or something. Real good. Ooh, factory sharp, huh? Well, that's what a cutter grinder will do, put a factory edge on something. Okay, so So that's another little thing you can do with this. And of course you can swivel stuff around depending on how you mount it. And just do a lot with a cutter grinder. Okay, now you guys have a good day. I've got a lot of little things to do. Like I said, I got the heavy lifting done on this thing there. I finally got it all done with those heavy chucks, and I was kind of putting that off. Okay, you guys have a great day, and I'll be back later.